Good afternoon, everyone. We're honored to welcome Dr. Sharayu Sawant, co-founder and managing director of Shruti Flexipack Private Limited, to today's MSME Masterclass. Dr. Sawant's remarkable journey from the field of medicine to the realm of industrial manufacturing exemplifies innovation and resilience. Under her visionary leadership, Shruti Flexipack has evolved into a leading manufacturer of packaging machinery in India, delivering tailored solutions across diverse industries. Established in 2009 and based in Navi Mumbai, Shruti Flexipack offers a comprehensive range of automatic and semi-automatic packaging machines, including form fill seal systems, flow wrap machines, and specialized equipment for various applications. The company's commitment to quality and innovation has earned it prestigious accolades such as the National Excellence Award from the Indian Institute of Packaging. Dr. Sawant's ability to navigate the challenges of the manufacturing sector, particularly as a woman in a traditionally male-dominated field, offers invaluable insights for MSMEs aiming to scale and innovate. Her dedication to excellence and customer-centric approach has positioned Shruti Flexipack as a trusted partner for businesses seeking efficient and reliable packaging solutions. Today, Dr. Sawant will share her expertise on leveraging smart packaging machinery to drive scalable growth for micro and small enterprises, of course, including medium enterprises. Her insights promise to be both practical and inspiring, offering valuable guidance for businesses at various stages of their growth journey. Please join me in welcoming a warm welcome to Dr. Sharayu Sawant. Good afternoon, ma'am. We're pleased to have you today with us.
Yes, Amruta, thank you.
Ma'am, my first question to you is, what qualifies as smart packaging machinery in the context of MSMEs?
Yes. So, as Amruta said, my travel started from a medical fraternity, from a medical journey, being a medical practitioner, to becoming a engineering woman entrepreneurship journey of almost 25 to 30 years. So initially, as she said, I am a medical graduate and I started this engineering company in 1999. And in 2009, we converted from a proprietary company to private limited. And currently we are operating from Navi Mumbai, TTC industrial area. There we have a complete engineering setup. So when we say engineering setup, that means we get a full length raw material of stainless steel, mild steel or aluminium, and then we cut to size, we do all the operations and prepare spare parts and then assemble. The machine is made and the wiring is done, testing is done, and after trial, machine is dispatched. That's what I do. So we also come under MSME category. MSME is basically micro, small and medium entrepreneurship. That there is a definition by government. And as told to me or as explained to me, this series is for Indian MSMEs. So what I will prefer, because I know I belong to MSME category and I am working for MSME categories and various industrial associations for this almost 20 years. So I knew this MSME category of India because I have traveled becoming president of IPMMI, that is an Institute for Packaging Machinery Manufacturers of India. This institute represents all the packaging machine manufacturers in India. So from the nooks and corners, from small scale to large scale, who are into packaging machinery manufacturing, this institute represents them at a national level. So I became the president of this association, the first woman president. And because of that, I traveled to many industrial associations and many cities of India to connect with the other machine manufacturers and as well as the users. Because for machine manufacturers, user is important. And with all this experience, I will try to explain all your questions in Hindi because Hindi will be the common language, all MSMEs will easily understand. I agree that many words will be in English. I cannot translate all these words, but I will try to answer the questions which will be easily understandable by the MSMEs because we are doing this program for MSMEs. That's what I will try. So your question was how these MSMEs will be benefited or what they understood from smart packaging machines. दैट इज द क्वेश्चन, एम आई राइट? राइट अमृता? ओके, तो पैकेजिंग मशीन का मतलब क्या है वो हम वहां से शुरू करते हैं। सबसे पहले पैकेजिंग मतलब आपका प्रोडक्ट रेडी हो गया। अभी पैकेजिंग ये अनअवॉइडेबल एक्शन है फॉर ऑल इंडस्ट्रीज। आप बल्क इंडस्ट्रीज ले लीजिए, रॉ मटेरियल ले लीजिए या फिनिश प्रोडक्ट लीजिए, आप फूड इंडस्ट्रीज लीजिए, आप एग्रीकल्चर, फार्मास्यूटिकल, कॉस्मेटिक्स, मैन्युअल्स, केमिकल, स्पेयर पार्ट्स, हार्डवेयर और ऑटोमोबाइल, यू टेक एनी इंडस्ट्री। लास्ट का जो एक्शन है, आपका क्रॉप तैयार हो गया, उसके बाद आप क्या करोगे? 25 किलो 50 किलो के गोनी में पैक करके आपका क्रीम तैयार हो गया, कॉस्मेटिक प्रोडक्ट तैयार हो गया, आपका टैबलेट तैयार हो गया, मेडिसिन तैयार हो गया, तो लास्ट का एक्शन क्या है? उसको पैकिंग करना है। तो पैकेजिंग इज अनअवॉइडेबल पार्ट। जो भी अभी डेफिनेशन के हिसाब से 100 करोड़ या 500 करोड़ तक भी हम लोग बोल रहे हैं कि दीज पीपल आर कम्स अंडर MSMEs कैटेगरीज। तो जो भी कॉटेज इंडस्ट्री है, जो घर से काम करते हैं, वो स्टार्टअप्स है या FPOs है या जो प्रोप्राइटरी कंपनीज है या प्राइवेट लिमिटेड है या पार्टनरशिप है, जिनके टर्नओवर इसमें बैठते हैं, वो सारे MSME कैटेगरी में आते हैं। और हम लोग देखते हैं कि बड़े कॉरपोरेट इंडस्ट्री को छोड़ के या ये कॉरपोरेट को केटर करने वाली जो इंडस्ट्रीज है या मल्टीपल इंडस्ट्रीज है, वो सारी MSME कैटेगरी में आते हैं। एग्जाम्पल, अगर हमने बजाज ऑटो लिया तो बजाज ऑटो को जो सारे लोग स्पेयर सप्लाई करते हैं या हार्डवेयर सप्लाई करते हैं, वो सारे MSME कैटेगरी में आते हैं। तो पैकेजिंग का मतलब क्या है कि आपने एक प्रोडक्ट बनाया, वो प्रोडक्ट आपके फैक्ट्री से आइदर एंड यूजर तक और असेंबली यूजर तक जाने के लिए बीच में जो एक्शन आप करते हो वो पैकेजिंग है। ओके, तो पैकेजिंग में बल्क पैकिंग आएगा, यूनिटाइज पैकिंग आएगा। यूनिटाइज पैकिंग मतलब जो एंड यूजर के पास चला जाएगा, और बल्क मतलब जो फिर दूसरे मैन्युफैक्चरर के पास चला जाएगा, वो वहां पर कोई एक एडेड एक्शन करेगा या तो उसको उसके ब्रांड के लिए यूनिट पैक में पैक करेगा। अब तक हमें क्या लगता था कि भाई हम जो रेगुलर बनिए के पास जो थैली देखते हैं या मिठाई वाली के पास जो पाउच देखते हैं, जब हम उसके पास 100 ग्राम पाव किलो का ऑर्डर देते हैं, वो एक पैकेज में डालता है और उसको पैक करके देता है, उसको पैकिंग कहते हैं, राइट? ये सिंपल हो गया। तो उसके लिए वो पैकेजिंग मशीन यूज करता है। हमने सबने देखा है कि उसके पास एक हैंड ऑपरेटेड छोटा सीलिंग मशीन रहता है, जिसके अंदर हमने जो पार्ट मांगा, जो भी ऑर्डर दिया, वो भरता है, सील करके हमें देता है। हम लोग ये भी देखते हैं कि छोटे दुकानों में पैकिंग करके रखा हुआ रहता है, हम जैसे ही ऑर्डर देते हैं वो एक पैकेट उठा के हमें देता है। अनब्रांडेड के बारे में, ब्रांडेड के बारे में हमें पता है कि पूरा उसका प्रॉपर पैकेजिंग, उसके ऊपर आर्ट वर्क, नेम, डिजाइन, इंफॉर्मेशन सब कुछ रहता है और वो पैकेज रहता है। हम लोग जो ऑर्डर देते हैं वो उठा के हमें मिलता है, या हम मॉल से खरीदते तो वो पैकेट हमें मिलता है। तो स्मार्ट पैकेजिंग का मतलब क्या हुआ? ये जो पहले का एक्शन है, ये जो पैकेजिंग मशीन है, पैकेजिंग मतलब सीलिंग मशीन है। अच्छा, दूसरा एक हमारे मन में आएगा कि पैकेजिंग मतलब खाली पाउच को सील करना मतलब पैकेजिंग हुआ क्या? नहीं, हम लोग बॉक्स को सील करेंगे, उसको भी पैकेजिंग ही कहेंगे। कार्टन को टेप लगाया, कार्टन को बैंड लगाया, कार्टन को स्ट्रेच रैप किया, या बॉटल को सील किया, बॉटल को लेबल लगाया, उसको कैप लगाया, बॉटल के ऊपर एक श्रिंक रहता है उसके ओपनर पर या उसके कैप पर, उसको भी पैकेजिंग ही कहा जाएगा। या मल्टीपल बॉटल को हम देखते हैं कि 6x6 या 12x12 बॉटल जो है, उसका मैट्रिक्स को फिर प्लास्टिक लपेटा हुआ रहता है, वो भी पैकेजिंग ही है। तो स्मार्ट पैकिंग का मतलब क्या हुआ इसमें? यही सारे एक्शन जो मैंने अभी एक्सप्लेन किए कि इसके इतने सारे लोगों को पैकेजिंग ही कहेंगे, वही सारे मशीन्स, वही सारे पैकेजिंग को जब हम लोग किसी उसमें PLC ऐड किया, एक सेंसर ऐड किया, उसमें काउंटर ऐड किया, ताकि हमारी जो डेटा सिस्टम है, हमारा कंप्यूटर है या हमारा ऑपरेटर है, हमारा मैनेजर है, उसको उसका इनपुट्स मिले कि कितना बंडल बना, कितना सील हुआ, सील परफेक्ट हुआ कि नहीं, वेट बराबर हुआ कि नहीं, इसी को स्मार्ट पैकिंग कहते हैं। स्मार्ट का मतलब है जो आपके पहले के पैकेजिंग मशीन से, उस मशीन को जब हम अपग्रेड करते हैं टेक्नोलॉजी से, ताकि हमारा जो काम है उसका हमें मॉनिटरिंग कर सके, हमें उसके इनपुट्स मिल सके, हमें उससे डेटा हो सके क्रिएट, उसको स्मार्ट पैकेजिंग कहते हैं।
Got it, ma'am. Perfectly understood the definition of smart packaging. My next question to you is, how does automation in packaging help reduce bottlenecks in MSME production lines?
Okay. So, Amrita, what we feel bottleneck? Bottleneck means our production line. We are doing some production, and from our raw material to the finished product making, that is our production line. And after the finished product is made, we want to pack it. And suppose our production is huge or the production is continuous, and there our production line is giving continuous output, but because of some constraints at the end of production line, there is a piling of finished product, and the finished product is not transferred to the storage unit or to the dispatch unit, that we call as a bottleneck. Okay, so what will happen in this case? Suppose the production is made and there is a bottleneck, the product is piled up. So either you need a space or you to pile up that product, and then you increase the labor where the finished product is packed, or you increase the space. That are the drawbacks of the bottleneck. So what happened in this case? Suppose we are using some packaging machines. Suppose the production of say cement is making, and in case of cement manufacturing there is a continuous line, the production of cement is going on. There are the bags of 20 or 25 kgs are filled, and in this case suppose the product filling is manual or the swing of the machine, that bag is manual. In this case production hampers because we have to slow down the production line. So if we put a proper packaging machine, filling machine at the end of production line, the filling of finished product, that is the cement, will be automatically done. Initially it may be on volume basis, but what is smart packaging? If we fix a weighing and filling machine or counter weighing machine or weight checking machine at this stage, the 25 kg weight will be accurately done by the machine. If we configure this weighing machine to our data system automatically receives all the data that how many bags are filled. So 25, if at the end of the shift, your computer or your manager will understand how many bags were filled. So what was the total production of cement? Same thing, if the same machine is automized with the sewing machine, that is the sealing machine, then what happens? The filling and sealing will be done at the same place or the same line, and your production line will not hamper. Another pro is at this case, you will reduce your mistakes because you knew your production is automatic. Your data is cross-checked by the weighing machine whether you are filling 25 kg or not. Your overfilling or underfilling is avoided. Your swing will be perfect. Your manpower will be reduced. So these will be the benefits of implementing the smart packaging machines in your production line. And I am not explaining high-end machines. I am not even talking about the machines which are in crores of rupees. So here what I am trying to tell MSMEs, that these are some applications which you can implement in your packaging, your production lines, and you can reduce these bottlenecks and improve your production.
Got it. Now, ma'am, considering selecting packaging machines, what are the key considerations that the MSME should be, taking a look at for low volume, high variety production?
Yeah. Usually what happens, MSMEs do not have we can't expect that they are making only one product and in huge line. For example, if HUL is making Lux or the other company is making Rin soap, then what happens? These corporate companies have only one product and their typical line of lakhs of production of only single product. In this case, they can implement high speed machines or multiple machines, or they can dedicate one line for only 100 gram, one line for 200 gram, like that. But in MSMEs, they don't have huge volumes of only one product. They may have multiple products and they are different batches. So there is always a dilemma whether we should go for fully automatic machine or we go for semi-automatic machines. Or whatever we are doing like a labor work, we should continue the same labor work. But here what I want to tell all the MSME owners, though suppose you are making some type of sewing instrument which you are supplying to the sewing machine users, like that sewing string or the needles. Okay, this is one example. So in this case, what I will say that you have to segregate which product has huge volume or which product you are getting continuous orders. So I will always suggest them to first automate or focus on that line. Suppose you are making 50 products, 50 SKUs, but your 10 products you are making daily, or the 10 products are you are making in lakhs and other 40 products you are making in thousands or hundreds. So first don't focus on this small quantity, first focus on the large quantity. Another thing is, I know you have low volume, but you can also think about the high cost. The items which you are giving you, which are costly, you can focus on automation or good selling for those products. Then third question, you will all MSMEs or you people will ask whether we should go for fully automatic or semi-automatic. So here you must understand your business. You must have some market study and you will understand whether these products have a growth in next 2 years or next 3 years. Then you can invest on FFS machine, that is fully automatic machines. But otherwise, at least you can go for labeling. Suppose you are making some steel, okay, and still you are applying labels. Currently you are printing and you are applying manually. So you are using label. Instead of that, if you are buying only one label applicator machine, what will happen? Your quality of label application will improve. Your cost of this labor will reduce, because the same person, initially maybe you are using 4 or 5 persons for applying the labels. Your label may not be at the same place, may not be straight. And when you are using this label application machine, all the labels will uniformly applied, so that your quality will be increased, and the corporates which are buying material from you, or if you are exporting the material, your impression, your goodwill, your quality will be improvised, and that will finally yield to a profit.
Got it. Ma'am, moving on, there is always a question that we come across when it comes to packaging is, how can smart packaging systems improve consistency and reduce human errors?
Okay, that's a good question. So here I want to give some example. Suppose you are having currently a foot operated machine and your person joined at the office or the work at 9 a.m. He has to every time press the lever and press the sealing jaw, and the pouch or the box or the bag or the swing will be sealed. But the person whose pressing power or the efficiency is at 10 a.m. will be reduced when he works for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours continuously. So maybe after 12 o'clock or after lunch or maybe after 3 o'clock, his pressing is not same at the same strength which he was doing at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. So your sealing quality will be hampered. Same thing. If he is applying label manually, if he is sewing manually, then what happens? Initially, he will do very nicely. His sewing is straight, and the bag of that box, the bag of your raw material, is sewing is proper. But after some hours, maybe swing goes like this angular, maybe sealing is weak, maybe first he was applying the label very nicely and give the given bracket only. After some hours, the label will be like this. So these all things will hamper your impression. Machines will not get tired. At 9 a.m. machine, what the performance, what type of sealing, what type of pressure machine is giving, the same sealing it will give at 5 p.m. Post lunch, pre lunch, machine will give you the same performance. So human errors can be avoided when you will implement packaging machines or smart packaging machines in this case. Another thing, suppose you are say appointed one supervisor just to count and give the output at the end of the shift. You are manufacturing, again I am saying, say take example of some cut length rods, and there is a 20 mm diameter rod you are cutting, and you are cut to length company, and you are cutting 200 mm length and you are giving to X customer. Here, if the supervisor has to calculate how many rods has been cut, which is the bundle is made, and what is the total output, there may be some error happens. Maybe someone has called him, he is not at that station, and the continuous work was going on, and the data may be missed. But if you are using a sensor, if you are using a counter at this stage, and that counter you are connected to your master computer, then there is no chance of missing of any data. So if you are using any smart, so again first we have to understand what is smart. Smart is nothing but we are not taking something off the track or some all the things we are changing. No, our routine lines are there. But as per new technology, we are implementing some sensor, some motion sensors, some product sensors, some PLCs, HMIs, and some conveyors in the same line. And that input is connected to our system. We can connect, or we can give only display. We can give a buzzer that after 100 there will be buzzer. So everyone or the worker who is working there, he can understand. Even adding some safety measures will reduce your human errors. Suppose the operation is critical and risky, and like we are making these steel rods and they are hot, and we don't want that in this area, in the 1 meter span or 2 meter span, no worker should go in that area. Okay, so we can add some sensors where anyone which enters there will be buzzer, or there will be door which will be automatically closed, or the machine or the operation which is going on, it will stop. This is also called smart. So smart is not only applicable to the packaging, but smart is in case of safety, in case of production, in case of output, in case of data. So here, all the things which I am telling, which are the technology is giving, is reducing your human errors, increasing your data accuracy, and eventually increase your production line, increase your output, reducing your mistakes, reducing your labor, reducing your footprint, and saving your space.
Now, moving on, can you help our attendees understand what are the startup costs versus the long-term ROI for MSMEs in investing in semi-automatic versus fully automatic packaging machines?
On an average, we can say we can expect ROI. ROI is always depend on production. How much production you are doing, how much you are using that machine. Suppose I am taking only 1 ton production per day and I am using fully automatic machine and my packing is for 1 kg. So suppose there is some construction chemical and the bags are for 500 gram and 1000 gram, that means 1 kg. And this is a special chemical which is used in outer paint, okay, which is mixed in exterior paint, and that is the chemical we are using. My company is making, for example, and my company is making only 1 ton per day, and I am making 500 gram bags. Then what will happen? I am for 1 ton material, my bags only 2000 bags I am making in a day. And if I will invest in fully automatic machine, then maybe the ROI will be too late. Why? Because production is less. But if I know my market study is giving me this input that these products when I am launching, maybe in first year the production will or demand will be slow, but the product is so good that in coming second or third year, my production will go to 10 tons or 50 tons in a day. Then the right decision is to go for fully automatic machine. Why? If currently you are using semi-automatic, then what happened? You are going to buy ready-made, that is the pouches will be formed, that the bags will be pre-formed, okay? You are filling it manually and only sealing machine or only filling machine will be your semi-automatic machine. So maybe your ROI will come in 1 year or 2 years because your cost of investment in this capex or the machine will be less. At the same time, if you go for fully automatic machine, naturally the cost of fully automatic machine will be high. So ROI will be late. Why? Because production is less. But if I know my product is good, I know that currently this product is purchased by only one paint company. But if the product is so good that eventually all the painters or all the paint industry will go for this product, then it will be better to go for fully automatic machine. What happened when your packaging is good? It is leak proof, it is sealed properly, it is giving all the information, how to use it, that all the information of how to use this product that you can give on that packaging material. There, as a smart packaging, you can give the barcode. You can print a QR code, which will give you all the information. Then, your goodwill or your product impression in the market will go up. And within second or third year, your production will increase. In this case, fully automatic machine, buying a fully automatic machine is the right decision rather than going for semi-automatic. But at the same time, if I am an MSME and I am having 10 products for 10 different applications, some are for construction, some are for chemical, and some are for paint industry. And every product has a different application as well as different packing volume. Some are packing in 50 gram, some are packing in 1 kg, some packed in 5 kg. Then maybe I should think that I will go for semi-automatic machine, which is giving more flexibility. In fully automatic machine, changing from one product to another product or one bulk density to another bulk density, one pouch size to another pouch size, one bag size to another bag size, you need change part. You need some expertise. You need a trained operator. In semi-automatic, this type of restrictions are not there. with a minimum training, with a minimum change part and minimum change over time, you can shift from one product to another. So this call will depend how many products you have, what is your packaging range, and who are your customers, and what is your market growth.
Right. Ma'am, now we know that MSME scale, and when they scale, they require something where they can grow in a phased upgrade manner. When it comes to that, can you tell our attendees, are there any modular packaging solutions available that can allow for a phased upgrade?
Yes, currently there are modular machines are available. So what is modular machines? Modular machines means with changing some part, we can change some basic functions, or we can shift from one product to another. So if that is a sealing, that is a labeling, that is a filling or cartoning or bundling, these type of operations which are required, which are expected after the production is made, that will be fulfilled by modular packaging. So what happens? There are some kits, some machines are there, whether from one packaging to another packaging, when you are shifting with using some change parts, the user can shift from one product to another product. So this is happening. This type of modular packaging solutions are there, but mainly these solutions are in semi-automatic forms. In fully automatic forms, the modular systems is very difficult. Why? Usually what is expected from full automatic machines is the output. Everyone will ask, what will be my output increase if I shift from semi-automation to fully automation? Or if I shift from a labor job to fully automatic machine, how the production count will increase? So fully automatic machines are mostly dedicated, and 100% if the machines are high speed, these are dedicated for one or two products. If we give too many adjustment, in that case, we will be more dependent on operator. And if operator makes some mistake or the operator will absent, in case of MSME, these are more chances, because MSMEs can't keep more laborers sitting on bench, or they cannot keep 2 or 3 operators for one machine, so one can absent and another can be used for the same operation. This is not happening in case of MSMEs. So if you buy a machine which has more adjustment, you will be more dependent on operator. But in case of modular machines, what happened? If we gave the complete idea to the machine manufacturer, these are my product, this is my application, and this is my work. From morning to evening or from shift to shift, these are the changes I am expecting. Then the machine can be manufactured, or the machine will be manufactured as per your need. So what I said, this machine will save your space. This will allow your customization. At the same time, you will be scalable.
Ma'am, now talking about the common challenges that we face, according to you, what are the most common packaging challenges that are faced by MSMEs, and how can smart machinery address them?
In case of MSMEs, just now as I said, the main problem, they are dependent on laborers, and they are using mostly blue collar laborers. If we are talking about, forget about this high speed cosmetic industry or the pharma industry, which are well developed. But if you talk about the basic industries like steel industry, like hardware industry, like cement industry, food industry, agri industry, where the bulk packing is going on, chemical industry, mainly the laborers are blue collars. And these MSMEs are mainly dependent on these blue collar laborers for all this work. We all knew this. These MSMEs are the only one who are giving opportunity, who are giving employment to blue collars. High corporates need educated engineers. They are not doing this laborious work. So MSMEs are mainly dependent on blue collars, right? So what are their problems? Blue collars, absenteeism, their training, their shifting of job. So that is their always problem. This is their persistent problem. So they are labor dependent. So if they use some type of automation, some type of smart packaging system in their production line, their dependency on labor for precise control. For example, if the control is completely manual for temperature, what will happen? Leakage will be there, or maybe sealing will not be proper. Every time you have to take care, or you have to monitor the labor first, whether he is monitoring the temperature right or wrong. But if there is a proper temperature controller, and if we set that controller, it will give you a consistent sealing. So there will be less leakage, less loss, there will be persistent output. So what happens? Suppose we are dependent completely on labor. At the end of the shift, we may not be sure that it will be the output at the end of one shift. But if there is a machine and we know the machine speed is 30 packet per minute, and if we ensure that our production line is continuously operating, we can give 100% assurance that in a shift of 8 hours my production will be this, because there will be a continuous line of sealing. We know that temperature is controlled. We know that there is a sensor which counting the bags and telling us that this is the output per minute. So this is the output of bags per hour. So this is the output in one shift. So this will benefit you. Another thing is, if you increase such a machines, then your downtime will be decreased or it will be reduced. So what we are talking, one, your downtime will be reduced, your production will be increased, production will be monitored, your sealing qualities or output quality or the bag quality will be increased or it will be better, and it will be monitored.
Right. Ma'am, can you also share examples of MSMEs where packaging automation helped them unlock new customer segments or newer markets?
Okay. Now say, example. Okay, I'll give you one example of we are not taking any name of the company where I have implemented this machine. Okay, this is the example. It's around Mumbai, and there is a huge warehouse having multiple products. And after getting the order, the laborers were going and picking one product and then making a common box and then sealing it, again taking a packing sheet and checking with the one product, okay, 2 items, 3 items, is all the things are proper, and then sealing it, then labeling it. So all work was manual. Okay, and the company approached us that we want to implement some type of packaging or some type of automation in our system. So what was the solution we have provided? First thing is, we know that all the workers are blue collar. We know that there are multiple products, and we know that their orders are not the same type. So there may be different orders. There may be different things they want to give to the different customers as per their orders. So only one product, only one line, one automation was not possible. So what we did at that place, we implemented a single conveyor. All the products were aligned as per their name or their brand or their application. And the workers, that operator was standing just beside the conveyor. Whatever operation he has to do or he has to pick the product and keep in the conveyor. He has to do all the order, all the picking, all the keeping on the conveyor only. So footprint from one station to another station, from standing to this table, going to the storeroom and picking one product and then reading it, all will be reduced. We introduced some scanners before packing. So what happened when he brought that product, he scanned it, he can see visually on the big display that what is the product he is packing, whether the product is correct or not. At the same time, the data was given to the master computer that this is the product which is taken out from the storage and this is out. So that will be minus from the storage or their stock. So that was happened. So after that, because of all these operations, or the labeling was also done at the same thing. Another implementation was when he was scanning the product, at the end of the conveyor, the total packing list was automatically ready and get printed. So on the outer side of the packing, the complete packing list was sticked and that was ready because of this automation. And that's how the labor was reduced, mistakes were drastically reduced, the footprint was so much less and output was increased, mistakes were increased, and the quality of that pack was also improved. Eventually, this company was exporting. First, there were so many complaints. This person was getting that this was missing, this part was missing, this was wrong, or this has to go to, this was not in order, something was less or something was more. Now all these mistakes were gone. So the final output, you can say, the more professional way the person was packing and dispatching the material, and this helped him in whatever I explain all the things. These all things will be benefited because of these smart systems. So here I have not implemented any fully automatic machine. Only thing is proper training with some sensors and some conveyors and streamline the operation. This was implemented and that's how this segment was benefited. If I can give you a impression or the example of food industry, because this is more connecting and more easy to understand. If I am making some food product which is crunchy, and this is a fried item, and currently the person is packing in small ready bags, and that is sealing on a hand machine. Okay, instead of that, it is making swaggy or it is not getting the proper shelf life, or this smell is not good, or the oily we can see, and maybe the product crunchy and that's why it is getting broken. But at the same time, if you go for a good packaging machine, change his packaging material, he fills some air in that, forming a cushion, it will increase the shelf life, it will increase the crunchiness of the product, and eventually the customer will be more happy. It gives him a good impression, increases goodwill, gives good profit, and increases market. Maybe so he was supplying in local area, he can supply to all over India. That's how the market reach is increased. So implementing a small packaging automation or the packaging machines will benefit these companies.
With that, we've come to the end of today's episode. Sharayu ma'am, thank you so much for sharing such detailed insights on such an important topic that we've been facing in our day-to-day lives as MSMEs when it comes to packaging. So it was lovely having you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
For attendees who are online, if you've missed any part of the current episode or if you'd like to view any of our previously done episodes, please go on YouTube, type GSW1 MSME and you will find all the episodes uploaded there. Thank you once again, ma'am. Bye-bye.